Something is coming.
Some lights don't just travel, they arrive.
Atlas Ascending. In theaters now.
Something's watching us from space, and it's not playing by the rules. This green object called 3I Atlas just survived temperatures that should have vaporized any comet. Harvard's top astrophysicist says it's performing deliberate maneuvers. It dimmed instead of brightening, absorbed energy instead of burning up. NASA's gone silent while secretly activating Earth defense systems. Dr. Michio Kaku calls it an intelligent visitor. Now look, I'm skeptical of alien claims, but when multiple scientists can't explain what they're seeing, we do need some answers. The timing is suspicious. Nuclear tests resuming, global chaos erupting, and then this thing shows up glowing green over Moscow starting tonight? Natural phenomena or something else? What I'm about to reveal will make you question everything. And while we watch the skies tonight, I'm extending life here on Earth with C60 Evo. This Nobel Prize-winning molecule made lab animals live 90% longer. My brain fog disappeared. Years of joint pain vanished. My wife's skin looks a decade younger. I feel 20 years younger myself. Now, this is not just another antioxidant. It's 172 times more powerful than vitamin C, working where aging actually happens. I'm talking about at the cellular level. Now, the scientist behind it, Chris Burris, he has perfected this in his Houston lab since 1991. The Paris study showed unprecedented life extension, and my family is the living proof. Visit c60evo.com/NNN and make sure you use code NNN for exclusive savings. Whether alien visitors come in peace or not, you'll have decades more life to figure it out. c60evo.com/NNN. Transform your health today. So, this has got a lot of people asking questions. Harvard's Avi Loeb breaking down what makes 3I Atlas different from any comet that we've seen. Size, speed, trajectory, it does not fit the mold.
And that's the
They were saying that this object is nothing but a comet and it's very normal. People were dismissing your concerns.
This object is the size of Manhattan Island. It's at 4.5 times the Earth-Sun separation. The trajectory is aligned with the plane of the planets around the Sun to within 5 degrees relative to Earth when it's closest to the Sun. And that's the time when a spacecraft could do a maneuver to take advantage of the Sun's gravitational assist. These are interesting indications that may imply that some intelligence designed the trajectories.
Is the government lying? NASA is actually responding to Kim Kardashian. She asked, wait, what's the T on 3I Atlas? Even Kim Kardashian weighing in. She was responding to Kim Kardashian. Yes, we've been to the moon 6 times, and even better, NASA Artemis is going back under the leadership of POTUS. We won the last space race, and we will win this one too. And she's like, well, what's the T on 3I Atlas? Well, they said here, the NASA acting administrator, Sean Duffy, NASA's observations show that this is the 3rd interstellar comet to pass through our solar system. No aliens, he says. No threat to life here on Earth. 3, meaning the 3rd, that's where it gets its name. I, interstellar, meaning from beyond our solar system. And Atlas discovered by our asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system. Discovered by our last alert system. Lovely. He writes, we love your excitement about our Artemis mission to the moon. You're officially invited to launch at Kennedy Space Center. Oh, so Kim Kardashian is getting a personal invite by Sean Duffy to go to the Kennedy Space Center. Lovely. Well, 48 hours ago, we have a global alert. NASA just activated the worldwide Cosmic Defense Network. Comet 3I Atlas is approaching Earth dangerously. La NASA activa la red mundial, blah, blah, blah. This is supposedly a new image of the 3I Atlas. And we have this. This is 2 hours ago. Here's the physicist Avi Loeb revealing why 3I Atlas comet may actually be hostile alien object coming our way. Lindsay Granger is freaked out.
The response that you're now, Avi, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit freaked out when I first read this news. I'm like, 3AI, what's a 3I Atlas? But now that I want to understand, people could see you and know that you are a smart man. We're not talking about somebody on X who just pointed out some random conspiracy theory. You're teaching at Harvard. Explain why you're not getting the response that you're looking for from professionals and other leaders like NASA team to really look into this. What's the issue?
Yeah, the issue is that scientists, and that's completely justified, very often are attracted to the most likely explanation. That's what establishes them as experts. Experts are relying on past knowledge. But here we have a blind date with an interstellar visitor, and it's a blind date of a type that we've never had before. So relying on past knowledge is not a good practice. But more importantly, usually, if you look at an exploding star at the edge of the universe, it has no implications for society. So it's better not to take risks and say, oh, that's an exploding star of a type that we understand. However, in a case where you have a visitor to your backyard, the visitor might enter through your front door. That's a situation where there is an important threat to humanity, and therefore even low probability events have to be taken seriously. That's something that the scientific community, including NASA, does not necessarily understand. Now, NASA does understand the fact that there could be rocks that come close to Earth, and we know that the dinosaurs were killed 66 million years ago by a giant rock the size of Manhattan Island. We know that, and therefore NASA has a plan to discover near-Earth objects that could pose a threat to us if they are rocks. But NASA did not think as of yet about the possibility that an object which has some technology in it might be in the sky, even though NASA itself launched a lot of technological objects into the sky. And I'm just saying NASA is not the most accomplished space agency in the Milky Way galaxy since the Big Bang, 13.8 billion years ago. We better recognize that. It would be arrogant to claim that NASA is the only agency polluting space.
Now, Avi, I'm not going to lie.
Of course, you have to believe in the Big Bang and that dinosaurs were killed by an asteroid. 3I Atlas just got bluer than the sun. This is 4 hours ago. As it hit perihelion on October 29th, the interstellar object suddenly flared, brightening faster than any Oort cloud comet ever recorded. New data from Stereo Soho show it glowing an eerie blue during a time it's supposed to be hidden behind the sun. Harvard's Avi Loeb confirms the reason for 3I Atlas rapid brightening remains unclear. Multiple spacecraft in perfect alignment caught it, while Earth's view was completely blocked. Coincidence or something else? So here are some of the images that were captured October 18th through the 24th. You can see it appears to be that little circle object right there. See if we can get a better shot for you. September 11th through the 26th. At the top. September 28th through October 2nd. Quite a bright object. Now, I'm no scientist, but this stuff definitely has me intrigued. 10 hours ago, we have this. Comet 3I Atlas is currently making its closest approach to the sun. ESA JUICE might catch the best view of this comet in a very active state. JUICE will attempt observation in November 2025 with data received on Earth in February of 26. Orbital Insights writes, just saw the real-time tracker for interstellar comet 3I Atlas. It reaches its closest point to the sun, perihelion, today. This rogue visitor from another star system is literally blazing through our backyard. Astronomers are watching for clues about its composition. Nickel vapor detected already is a huge surprise. What do you think? Interstellar comet 3I Atlas could be turning bright green. Surprising new photos reveal. October 21st, 3I Atlas appeared in space. Scientists baffled as new data shows the object emitting unusual energy signals. Is it a comet or something far more advanced? And there you can see where it is tracking directly through our solar system. There is a shot of it. Unbelievable that they can get these videos. Two of the world's top physicists are sounding the alarm on 3I Atlas. Avi Loeb may not be a comet at all, he says. We could be looking at alien technology performing a deliberate maneuver as it slingshots around the sun. Dr. Michio Kaku says it's an intelligent visitor from another solar system. If it picks up extra energy after the flyby, that will clinch it. Meanwhile, NASA remains silent, but insiders say it has quietly activated Earth defense systems, never before acknowledged publicly.
To the sun on October 29th, 2025. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th in order to make money. And I immediately thought that I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th. If you want to take a vacation, take it before that date.
3I Atlas over Moscow. A strange green visitor appears. This is 2 days ago, 48 hours. Comet 3I Atlas reaches its closest point to the sun October 28th and 29th, then becomes visible from Moscow October 30th through November 17th as a faint green glow in the evening sky. Here we have this. This is from 23 hours ago. Breaking space news. 3I Atlas survives perihelion interstellar comet ACE's day of truth with zero anomalies. The interstellar visitor, 3I Atlas, the most hyped cosmic object of the year, has officially passed perihelion today at 11:33 UTC. The result is decisive. No maneuvers, no course corrections, no breakups, no alien thrusting, no drama. Despite months of speculation, conspiracy theories, and doomsday claims, 3I Atlas behaved exactly like a natural interstellar comet following its predicted hyperbolic trajectory at a blistering peak speed of 68.3 kilometers a second. Perihelion confirmed trajectory holds perfectly. JPL Horizons, the Minor Planet Center, and over 200 telescopes worldwide, including MRO, SOHO, and Parker Solar Probe, fed real-time tracking data confirming no non-gravitational acceleration, no structural changes or fragmentation, no deviation from predicted orbit. A widely shared amateur telescope screenshot posted by Drew for World Ruler captured 1 hour, 49 minutes before perihelion, showing 3I Atlas precisely where the ephemeris predicted. Magnitude 14.7 in Virgo, faint but visible through 8 to 12 telescopes. 8 to 12 inch telescopes. Chemical oddities persist, but not alien. So that's what he's saying. So what is it, guys? Tomorrow could change everything. This is the acid test. Well, it appears, according to this post, they failed the acid test. Avi Loeb revealed on Joe Rogan's podcast that NASA secretly took images of 3I Atlas near Mars and never made them public.
What is scattering sunlight? Seeing here is the glow of light around the object from scattering sunlight. And the question is, what is producing that light? What is scattering sunlight? And the unusual thing about it, as soon as this was released, the Comet experts said, oh yeah, now it's proven it's a comet. No, but I said, look, it's the sun-facing emission that is elongated. It's not the other side. The extent of the glow backwards, away from the sun, is the same as sideways. You don't see any cometary tail here.
Right.
And in fact, we're looking at it just like a cigar along the long axis. So it should be 10 times longer than it is wide if you were to look at it from the side. Amazingly, the best image was obtained on October 2nd, 2025, when 3I Atlas came within 30 million kilometers of Mars. And it was taken by the HiRISE camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance orbiter, which is operated by NASA. As you remember, October 1st was the government shutdown. So October 2nd, the data was taken, but it was never released. I wrote to the principal investigator of HiRISE, asked, can I get the data? I'm a scientist, you can do the press release afterwards. I would like to see it.
Right.
No response. And so it's already 3 weeks. Seeing here is the glow of light around.
So if you got value for this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Here's what we know for sure. Something strange is happening up there. 3I Atlas, defying physics, absorbing energy, has top scientists scrambling for explanations. Could it be an undiscovered natural phenomenon? Maybe. But when Harvard and MIT physicists start whispering alien technology, even skeptics like me pay attention. The fact that NASA won't release those Mars images makes it worse, and add in the convenient timing with nuclear tensions and global chaos, and you've got questions demanding answers. Now, look, I don't buy every UFO story, but this isn't some grainy video from a drunk farmer. This is documented, measurable, and unexplainable. So here's my question for the comments section. Are we witnessing first contact or just unusual space weather? Drop a yes for aliens and no for natural. Sound off below, because whether it's aliens or not, the government's hiding something. You can support real journalism at our merch shop. Keep watching the skies, Patriots.